A question I get by atheists sometimes when I do debates, and I've done 99 professors I've debated now, they'll say, well, doesn't the Green River Formation in Wyoming prove the Earth is millions of years old? There's a good article in one of the old creation magazines. I recommend the magazine. I disagree with a couple things on them, but disagree with everybody on something except me. But it's really good, from Australia. They've got a good article about the Green River Formation if you want to read that. Go to answersingenesis.org. You can get their website. Order the magazine, about $22 a year, I think. The Green River Formation is a layer of rock in Wyoming that contains possibly hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of finely stratified layers. Well, if you go to our museum, you can get that little glass thing with two pieces of glass and different colored sand in between. You flip it over and it makes dozens and dozens of layers in a matter of a few seconds. Well, when they dig through the Green River, they'll say, here's a picture of the Green River Formation. They'll say, oh, each of these layers is a different season. And they go by the pollen. They say there's certain pollen produced by trees in the spring. A different kind of tree produces pollen in the fall. And if you look at these layers, it's got the spring, fall, spring, fall, spring, fall. I mean, like maybe even a million times. And they call them annual layers because of the pollen. Well, the truth of the matter is, all those things would sort very rapidly, just like the thing in our museum does, sorts things very rapidly. There's only two densities of colored sand in there, black and white, but it'll make 40 layers in a few seconds. Multiple layering, massive layering forms quickly. If you dig through this Green River Formation, you find layers of ash in there from apparently a volcanic eruption. As they drill down through the ash, they count the number of layers between the two ash layers, the number of layers of Green River Formation. And it's up to 35% difference in two different places. You drill one hole, you got 100 layers. You drill another hole, you only got 60 layers. Why would that be? If those layers are really annual rings, then they should be consistent throughout the whole thing, and it's simply not. So get the article in Creation Magazine if somebody ever says to you the Green River Formation proves the Earth is millions of years old. It is not.